Hello, hello, hello! My name is BDFO18. Welcome back to a brand new video. How are we all doing today? I'm doing absolutely great today. I'm in good spirits. It's our first Q&A today, but before we do that, let's do a quick view check. So as you can see, it's rather nice outside, lovely weather. The garden's still looking an absolute tip because we only did some more work yesterday. It's still a big work in progress, but it's looking good. There's some lovely views out and about, and it is a really lovely sight from my window. Lovely mountains, trees, everything. And the garden's starting to get into shape, so that'll be done very soon. But now anyway, to the main part of the video, we have a good few questions to get through today. So without further ado, let's get in to the very first question. So our first question is from Goda. I may have butchered your name, but they ask, why did you start playing games live and not just filming, editing, and then posting them? So the answer to that question is, well, I haven't got a capture card, so I can't pre-record on my Switch, on my DS, my PS4, my Xbox, any console, and edit and then upload. I can do some things on the PS4 because there's Share Factory, but you can only do, it's very limited. That's why I only do like my Is It Worth It series for the PS4 pre-recorded. I may get a capture card in the future, but not just yet. I feel that I'm not at that stage yet. I'm very much enjoying the live streams. So possibly in the future, but for now, it's just the live streams. Our next question is from Hassan. Thank you very much, Hassan. And they ask, what are you studying and what are your plans for your birthday and 500 subscribers? So I'll start this one off with what am I studying? I'm not studying anything. I finished school in 2017 at the age of 15. In Britain we finish at 15 or 16, depending on when your birthday is. I finished at 15 and I went to college for a year and a half and I did motor mechanics and I finished that at the end of 2018. I then decided to take a gap year last year to find out who I really was and just come to terms with myself. And that led me to starting YouTube. This was my calling card, I guess. So that's what I study. I guess YouTube, editing technology. It's not really much of a subject to learn because I know nearly everything about it. So there we go. My plans for my birthday. Well, I don't know because we're currently in lockdown and there's nothing I can really do. So maybe just have a bit to drink and just enjoy stuff in the garden. Maybe have a bonfire in the garden, spend the day with the family. Have a massive gaming session with my siblings, bring the TV and the PS downstairs, a big like Just Dance 2020 session. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do for my birthday yet. I haven't really decided. It's a bit tough because of lockdown. And lastly, for 500 subscribers, I don't really have anything planned yet. I'm not too sure. I don't really think ahead on my milestones, so I'm not entirely sure yet. But I'm sure something cool will happen, whether it's a video or it's a collab or it's a big live stream. I'm sure whatever it is, I'm sure that we'll all enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you all are too. Random Content asks, Ask Billy, do you have big plans in the future for your channel? Obviously, as I grow more, I'm looking to get more professional equipment, have a more professional stream style, video quality, better editing, better thumbnails. As I grow bigger, I'm finding more and better ways to improve the channel, to improve how I speak to you all on the channel, how I show off my games. So my plans are just to get as professional as I can at the level I'm at and just keep going up, because I think the better it looks, the more appealing it is, and I want to be appealing to a wider audience. I love the audience I've got, but everyone looks big, and I do look forward to getting to that stage because it's something I've always thought about. Like especially with the whole 1,000 subscriber goal, that's my main goal on YouTube. It's not necessarily about earning, it's just about having fun, entertaining a big audience. My biggest plan is to get to a point where I can entertain thousands every day. Our next comment is from Ali Saeem. Thank you very much, Ali. You said, who were your first couple of subs and which games are you planning to play? So my first couple of subscribers naturally were my parents, my mum and my dad, and then my siblings, my sister, my brothers, and then my close friends like my friend Antonia, my friend Daniel. A lot of my childhood friends, some old school friends, college friends, they subscribed to me as my first like 10, 20. There were the odd few that I didn't know that my first subscribers, and I really do appreciate you. But yeah, my first lot of subscribers that I know were my family and my close friends. And also, what games am I planning to play? I like the sound of Rocket League, Fallout 76, I tried that but it crashed, Dirt Rally 2.0, maybe even Fallout 4 is a bit of like a nostalgia pop. One day you may see a random game pop up on my channel. It might not be soon, it might not be long, who knows. One day there will be a new game, and I hope you all enjoy it, whatever that may be. I'm sure I'll have a blast. Our second to last question comes from Leah Taylor, and she says, #AskBilly, what made you start YouTube? Now there are a couple answers as to why I started YouTube. I'm going to go into the one that I'm happiest to talk about, because there's one which is, I may go into it some other time, but the one I'm going to talk about is, it's a bit sad. I was at a very low point in life around September last year. So when I started my first channel, and I had to delete it after a week because it just messed up, just crashed, wouldn't let me use it. So I started I started YouTube. I started making videos because I was depressed. I wasn't in a good place. I wanted to find myself. I'd just been through a lot of bad times, which I'll get to another time. But on the back of that, on the back of what happened, I thought, well, I'm stuck at home for a bit now. There's not much I can do. I need to get myself out there, not so much get outside, but I need to get myself out there. I've always wanted to do YouTube since I was a child. When I was 10 years old, I tried making a video, it didn't work. And since then, it's been one of the top things on my bucket list as someone before I hit 20 years old. I wanted to start YouTube, and I have. And I think maybe what happened in September kind of made me think, right, now's the time to just propel myself. And I did. I threw myself at it, and I'm glad to say it's really paying off, and I'm so glad that I did. And the last question comes from my own mother. She says, what's your favourite game? This is a question that has multiple answers, because there are many games that I consider my favourite because of the amount of time I've played on them, the attachment that I've got to that game. So I'll just run through a few that I really do like. So I've always regarded my favourite game as Forza Motorsport 4 for the Xbox 360, because that's the game that introduced me to my favourite car, the Ferrari 458 Italia. It's my dream car. It was the first racing game I played that I think I completed. It was so good, it was so ahead of its time. There were so many cars to collect. Someone who is a car freak like me, as a child, just loved it. I was like, give me all the cars, give me all the upgrades, let me complete with the races. Yes, and I did it. I really did do it, and I'm so proud I did it, and I love Forza for that. Forza Motorsport 4, hell of a game. Get it if you haven't got it already. What a game. Other games that are up there for me are games like Fallout 4, Rocket League, No Man's Sky, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, and Fallout 76, as well as Gran Turismo Sport and Gran Turismo 5. They are on my top tier list of favourite games. I've spent countless hours, probably even hundreds of hours on each of them games. Most recently, No Man's Sky. I've got nearly 200 hours in that game on my save file of my YouTube lives. So yeah, Forza's my favourite game, and those ones below it are my top tier list games that are just below number 1. And as an honourable mention, blue heart emoji. So there we have it. There is the first Q&A ever on this channel, done and dusted. I hope these questions helped. I hope that you learned a little bit more about me. If there's anything else you want to know, feel free to leave a comment, and I may answer that in my live stream tonight. We're doing Gran Turismo Sport tonight. I can't be asked to do Minecraft this week. We're doing online races on Gran Turismo Sport, so be there 7 PM UK time, 6 hours after this video comes out. We're live on Gran Turismo Sport, and until then, I've been BDF018. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all tonight.